Electrochemistry. Electrolysis. The chemical changes in the electrolyte solution by passage of electric current resulting into deposition of metals or liberation of gases at electrodes is known as electrolysis. Electrolytic cell. This cell converts the electrical energy into mechanical energy. The entire assembly except of the external battery is known as the electrolytic cell. Faraday's laws of electrolysis. First law, Faraday's first law. The amount of chemical change produced is proportional to the quantity of electricity passed through it. W is proportional to Q, W is ZIT, that is ZQ. Current efficiency is given by actual charge utilized in the process by charge passed through the battery into 100, where W is the mass liberated or deposited, Q is the charge in coulombs, I is the current, T is the time, and Z is the electrochemical equivalent. 1 Faraday is 96,500 coulomb. Second law of electrolysis. When the same amount of charge is passed through different electrolytic solutions connected in series, then the mass of the deposited substance dissolved at the anode or cathode are in the ratio of their equivalent masses, that is W1 by W2 is E1 by E2. Kohlrausch's law. It states that the molar conductance at infinite dilution for any electrolyte is the sum of contribution of its constituent ions, that is anions and cations. Rho naught molar is rho molar anode plus rho molar cathode. Applications of Kohlrausch's law. For the determination of equivalent or molar conductivity at infinite dilution, degree of dissociation alpha, that is molar conductance of a given concentration by molar conductance of concentration at infinite dilution. The dissociation constant of weak electrolyte, that is Ka, that is C alpha square by 1 minus alpha. For a weak electrolyte, alpha is much less than 1, then Ka is C alpha square. This for the determination of solubility of sparingly soluble salts. In electrolytic cell, we come into account the electrolytic cells and the galvanic or voltaic cells. Where the electrolytic cells, it is a device in which the electrolysis is carried out by using electricity, or which the conversion of chemical energy into the electrical energy into chemical energy is done. Whereas in case of galvanic or voltaic cells, it is a device in which the redox reaction is used to convert the chemical energy into electrical energy. Conductance in electrolytic solutions. The power of an electrolyte to conduct electric current is called conductance or conductivity. Just like metallic conductors, electrolytic solutions obey Ohm's law. The reciprocal of resistance is called G, conductance. G is 1 by R. It has a units of Ohm inverse, or it is also denoted as Siemens. Conductivity or specific conductance K. The resistance of any conductor varies directly to its length and inversely as its area. That is, R is directly proportional to L by A, or R is rho L by A, where rho is the resistivity or specific resistance. Since G is 1 by R, G is 1 by rho L by A. That is, G is L by rho L. 1 by rho is K, so G is Ka by L. Therefore, R is L by K. L by A is also called as a cell constant. Molar conductivity. It is the conducting power of all the ions produced by 1 gram of the electrolyte in a given solution. Rho molar is K into 1000 by M. It has a units of Siemens centimeter square per mole, or Ohm inverse centimeter square per mole. Equivalent conductivity. It is the conducting power of all ions produced by 1 gram equivalent of an electrolyte in a given solution. Rho equivalence is K into 1000 by N, whereas N is the normality of the solution. It has the units of Siemens meter square per gram equivalence. The equivalent as well as the molar conductivity is directly proportional to dilution, and the specific conductivity is inversely proportional to the dilution. Variation of molar and equivalent conductivities with concentration. The strong electrolytes like KCl have high value of conductance even at low concentration and there is no rapid increase in their equivalent or molar conductance on dilution, and can be represented by Debye-Huckel-Onsager equation, that is rho molar is rho naught molar minus A in root C, where rho molar is the molar conductivity, rho naught molar is the limiting molar conductivity, A is the Debye-Huckel constant, C is the concentration. The first graph represented shows for a strong electrolyte the rho molar versus root C, variation of rho molar with root C for strong and weak electrolyte CH3COH. In case of weak electrolytes like acetic acid, they have a low value of conductance at high concentration, and there is a rapid increase in the value of the equivalent conductance with dilution. The limiting molar conductivity or infinite conductivity is defined as the molar conductivity of the electrolyte when the concentration of the electrolyte approaches zero. Nernst equation and its applications. The relationship between electrode potential and concentration of solution is called Nernst equation. E cell or EMF is equal to E naught cell minus 2.303 RT by NF log Q, where Q is the reaction coefficient of overall reaction, F is 1 Faraday, that is 96,500 coulombs, N is the total number of electrons lost or gained in the reaction, R is 8.314 joule per Kelvin per mole. At T is 25 degrees centigrade or 298 Kelvin, the Nernst equation becomes E cell is E naught cell minus 0.0591 by N log Q. To find the equilibrium constant, at equilibrium, since E cell is 0, E naught cell is 0.0591 by N log K, where K here is the equilibrium constant. To find the Gibbs free energy change, delta G naught, that is minus N F E naught cell. The delta G naught is the standard Gibbs free energy change. The relationship between cell potential and Gibbs free energy change. In an electrochemical cell, the maximum work done, that is delta G, is given by minus NF E cell, where F is the Faraday's constant and N is the number of moles of electrons transferred. A galvanic cell does electrical work by transferring the electrical charge through an electrical circuit when a small amount of current is drawn through it. For a spontaneous reaction, delta G is negative, hence E cell is positive. E naught cell. The relation between the cell potential, free energy and equilibrium constant Kc is given by E naught cell is 2.303 RT by NF log Kc. Since delta G naught is minus 2.303 RT log Kc and also NF E naught cell. Batteries. A cell or a battery, it is the arrangement of one or more cells connected in series, is basically a galvanic cell and used where the chemical energy of redox reaction is converted into electrical energy. There are two types of batteries. The primary batteries, the battery in which the cell reaction occurs only once and the battery becomes dead after use over a period of time and can't be reused again. For example, dry cells like Leclanche cell, mercury cell, etc. Hence, primary batteries are not rechargeable. First cell is dry cell or Leclanche cell. It is also a primary voltaic cell. The electrode reactions are involved as at anode, zinc is oxidized. At cathode, MnO2 plus NH4 plus electron gives rise to MnOOH plus NH3. In here, the zinc container acts as a cathode, and the cathode is a carbon, that is graphite rod, surrounded by powdered manganese dioxide and carbon. The space between the electrodes is filled by moist paste of ammonium chloride, that is NH4Cl, and zinc chloride, ZnCl2. In the reaction at the cathode, the manganese is reduced from +4 oxidation state to +3. The ammonia produced in the reaction forms a complex with Zn+2, that is ZnNH3 taken 4 times +2. Mercury cell. The mercury cell suitable for low current devices like hearing aids, watches, etc. consists of zinc, mercury, amalgam as anode and a mixture of HgO and carbon as the cathode. The electrolyte is a paste of KOH and ZNO. The electrode reactions are as follows. Secondary battery. These are also called reversible galvanic or voltaic cells. These are rechargeable because on charging reaction becomes reverse. Example, lead storage battery, nickel cadmium cell, etc. Lead storage battery. In lead storage battery, the electrodes are made of lead and the electrolyte consists of dilute sulfuric acid. The electrodes are usually cast from lead alloy containing 7 to 12% of antimony to give an increased hardness and corrosion of resistance, and a small amount of tin for a better casting properties. The electrodes are coated with a paste of lead oxide, that is PbO, and finely divided lead. After insertion into the electrolyte, a forming current is passed through the cell to convert PbO on the negative plate into a sponge of finely divided lead. On the positive plate, the PbO is converted to PbO2. The half cell reactions are as follows. During charging, the following reactions occur. That is, this is during discharging, and during charging the reactions are reversed. Corrosion and its prevention. Corrosion is basically an electrochemical phenomenon. A metal is oxidized by the loss of electrons to oxygen and forms metal oxide. For example, the conversion of iron to rust, that is Fe2O3.xH2O, tarnishing of silver due to the formation of Ag2S, etc. Corrosion of iron, known as rusting, occurs in the presence of water and oxygen. At anode, the iron gets oxidized, and at cathode, the rusting of iron can be prevented by the following methods. Barrier protection through coating of paints or electroplating, galvanization or coating of the surface with tin metal by the use of anti-rust solutions. The last one, in conductometric titrations, the titration in which endpoint can be determined by measuring the conductivity at each addition of the titri solution is called the conductometric titration. The titration for a strong acid versus the strong base. For example, let us consider HCl and NaOH. This is the conductance and the volume of NaOH. The titration for a weak acid versus strong base. For example, let us take acetic acid with NaOH. The volume of NaOH is taken on this axis and the conductance is taken here. The graph is as shown. Thank you.